Greetings. Thanks for tuning in and listening, people. I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in and listening. I would like to continue to talk about things that concern me because it is my channel. They saying that if you don't like what a person is saying on their channel, that you can get your own channel and talk about whatever you like. And so these are the things that concern me. And this channel here is on YT, and it's Dawson Speaks TV, and everybody have a theme, and his theme is he gets down on pastors, not the church per se, but people, not even just say pastor, but the people in the church. And this title is called DeKalb County. DeKalb is a county in Georgia, outside of Atlanta. Pastor gets 14 years. I'll leave it in the description below. He's very good at how he presents it. uh, but that's a channel that I look at. But I remember being in the church in the 80s and 90s, in the early 2000s. It wasn't like what's happening now, because every other day something is happening. So when church pastors try to give an input on any serious topic, I dare not listen to them. I dare not listen to them. Clean up your own mess. What's going on in these churches? They are messing with children. They are having orgies in there. And I think about, what would I say if I was a Christian and these things were coming up against me, these topics and these incidents that are happening, and people were approaching me about them. Well, what about this? And what about this, Deborah? What about this, Deba? What about this? And I know what they are trained to say, because this is what I would say if I was still walking in the church. That's the people. It has nothing to do with JC or Jesus or the Almighty or God or the Most High or the Father or the Holy Ghost or the Son. It has nothing to do with them. But I beg to differ, because if you look at what JC allowed to happen to African black people in the country of the United States alone, according to the history that I read, the things that he allowed, he is for it. He did nothing to come and save us. Nothing to come and save us, even now, from what's going on. It seems like they have a green light to come out and just come after African black people. It just seems that way to me. I don't know if it seems that way to you. But there's another channel, the indisputable Dr. Richie. Every 4-5 times a day, he's talking about what is happening to black people, from the cops, from the Klan. They call them Karens, but they're not Karens. They're just what they are, racist. Why we gotta keep putting fancy, cute words on it? Karen, that's played out. Some of them are just downright racist. They're not Karens and male Karens. And we got to say the N word now. They get to say it outright, but we can't say it no more. You know? They trying to clean it up and cover it up and sweep it under the rug. All this mess, all this horror. But JC did not come during our enslavement, did he not? No, he did not. During the manufacture of the ghettos and the way the ghetto life is now, when they took all the education out, the semi-education out of school. You know what? In the suburbs, they teach the Caucasian European student. That's why a lot of black parents are making a mistake in sending their children to the European school, and they're like the 0.12% in these schools, and they're being mistreated by the children and the faculty. But they send their children out of the ghetto into these suburban schools where it's an all-out war against anybody with a drop of black blood in them now. It seems that way to me. I could be wrong. But they send their children out there because they teaching they children how to be able to maneuver on Wall Street. I remember when Wall Street and the stock exchange used to be in the paper. I would just flip through that. What do that mean to me? Wall Street and stock and all of that. New York Stock Exchange. That don't mean anything to you in the ghetto. But they teach their children in the suburbs all of this. Economics. They teach them all they need to do to have to come out of school and be ready, set, ready to go. But they put all the hurdles in front of us. But now that we just now beginning to get a hold of this social media, making money online, and this is what they've been doing. You can tell because they already set up and equipped. Been doing it for 10, 12 years. And now African black people just now coming out. They just let us in after they get their foot knee deep into it. We had the marijuana going on, but they took that from us, put our men in prison, and now they are knee deep in it. Multi-millionaire, billionaire business. But I'm going to end. Just shooting the breeze. Peace if you can find it. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. But yeah, get back to, that's why I came out to church. Because I began to see things as it was. Truly. Not the way that it was programmed into me to be. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Like, share, leave a comment, subscribe.